Are you in settlement negotiations with Peter Strzok and Lisa Page?
Oh, I don't know what's public in that respect or not.
I'm reading from the story. Someone gave it to him. I assume it was you guys. Justice Department has agreed to a long-running litigation stemming from a decision in 2017.
I don't know whether...
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got some explosive news coming out of Capitol Hill. Representative Jim Jordan just grilled Attorney General Merrick Garland over a potential $2 million settlement for former FBI employees Peter Strzok and Lisa Page. This settlement stems from the Justice Department's decision to release their infamous text messages to the media back in 2017, which many of you may remember was a huge controversy during the investigation into Donald Trump's 2016 presidential campaign. So, what's the deal with this settlement? Are Strzok and Page about to get a windfall of American taxpayer dollars? Let's break it all down. Alright, let's take it back to 2017. Peter Strzok and Lisa Page were both FBI employees, and they were heavily involved in the investigation of Donald Trump's presidential campaign and potential Russian interference. But then, their personal text messages, which were critical of Trump, were made public. This raised a lot of eyebrows, and suddenly, Strzok and Page became central figures in a national controversy. Fast forward to today, and we're talking about a possible settlement related to that very release of texts. The Justice Department has been involved in long-running litigation on this issue, and now it looks like things might be wrapping up with a big payout. Now, in a fiery exchange, Reverend Jim Jordan did not hold back when questioning Attorney General Garland. Jordan directly asked if Strzok and Page were about to receive a large settlement from taxpayer money. He wanted to know if this legal dispute would end with the Justice Department essentially handing over millions of dollars to these two former FBI employees. And let me tell you, Garland's response wasn't exactly clear. Jordan pressed him several times, and at one point it almost felt like Garland was dodging the question.
Yield back. Gentlelady yields back. The gentlelady from Indiana is recognized.
I yield 1 minute to gentleman from
I appreciate the gentlelady yielding. A news story last week in Politico, first paragraph. The Justice Department has agreed to settle long-running litigation stemming from a decision in 2017 to release to the media text messages between two former FBI employees involved in the probe of Donald Trump's 2016 presidential campaign. Are Peter Strzok and Lisa Page going to get a windfall of American tax dollars soon here, Mr. Attorney General?
I'm sorry, I either didn't hear or didn't understand the question.
Are Peter Strzok and Lisa Page going to get a windfall of American tax dollars?
I'm sorry.
Are you in settlement negotiations with Peter Strzok and Lisa Page?
Oh, I don't know what's public in that respect or not.
I'm reading from the story. Someone gave it to him. I assume it was you guys. Justice Department has agreed to a long-running litigation stemming from a decision in 2017.
I don't know whether discussions are public or not. In every case, when people bring cases against the United States, we attempt to settle the
Simple
cases.
question. Are Lisa Page and Peter Strzok going to get money from the American taxpayer?
When that determination is made about whether settlement is made in that case, it will be announced.
You're back.
Yeah, you understand, we got an email from you briefing everybody on the team, all the key players, Ribicki, Baker, Page, Maffa, Priestep, and Andy McCabe. And in that email, you say the dossier that you are now looking at that BuzzFeed is printing has differences from the one given to us by Korn and Simpson. Earlier today, I asked you who Korn and Simpson is, and you wouldn't answer that. It's kind of funny to me because yesterday, David Korn tweeted out, he's the Korn in your email. So the guy himself's identified himself. We all know it's David Korn, and then the other name is Simpson. So you have this, and we're wondering how the dossier got to, or if, more importantly, if the dossier got to the FBI through media sources, not just through Christopher Steele. And of course, we know Nellie Orr worked for the guy you're mentioning, Glenn Simpson. She worked for him the whole time. You've never had conversations with her, but you did have a lot of important conversations on operational matters and ongoing investigations with her husband, Bruce Orr, who's also happened to be reassigned at the Department of Justice.
And that's where we stand right now. Reverend Jim Jordan is demanding answers, and the American people deserve them. Will Peter Strzok and Lisa Page get a multi-million-dollar payout? Only time will tell. But rest assured, we'll be keeping a close eye on this situation and updating you as soon as more information becomes available. So what do you think? Should the Justice Department settle this case, or is this an abuse of taxpayer money? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And again, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, and be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.